kind of chime in and kind of give us a whole overview of what Beachbody does and tell us about, how many years and how much time and just to give us a snapshot of how it's possible for us to blend this into our everyday lives. I don't know about you guys, but, a lot of you, each and every one of you know a little bit about my heart and how I feel about, 7 streams and creating those streams and tapping into other avenues to generate that revenue that we would like to have and not look for it to come from one source, our employer. So again, that's where I'm at. Each and every one of you, part of my life, some fashion, some form, but I want us all to win together. And I believe that if we create a culture that eventually evolves into a community, then, we become the community. People that are signed up under you, my goal is to put 2 people under each and every one of you on this call. That's my goal. My goal is to have 2 for 2 for 2. And I know that if we do that, 2 arms, right and left, whatever, or 2 people underneath you, that residual will come in. But not only that those circles will expand, and those people that are under you, you lead them, and then we create a team, and we create a Grand Rapids team and Atlanta team, and each team will be diamond cut. Atlanta, diamond cut, Michigan. So, it's very strategic how God has given it to me and how He's shown it to me. I ran it by Ayanna today, and she felt like it was a very, good idea, a good strategy, kind of like tapping into how they develop what they've developed and how they're doing what they're doing without even us knowing, without even knowing their strategy. This is kind of how it seems like it's unraveling to me, and it makes sense. So it's not about the money. I believe the biggest reward is about how we're going to feel and look when we follow the procedure, not the procedure, but the formula, follow the Beachbody formula, follow the, to the letter, the workouts, the portions, the shakes. I really just believe in this product, and that's why you're on this call with me. I'm not running around telling everybody I know, customers I run into at Cricket about, Beachbody and Shakeology. I'm talking to people that I know that want something more in life, want to eat right, want to live right, want to live long, want to have a great life, want to turn some heads, want brothers to say, how you doing? Wow, what's your name? I'm about that for you. I want that for you. I want that for all of us, for us to have that sense of confidence that, will definitely give us that posture in life, in society, for ourselves first. Self-worth, it starts with us first. That empowerment, that feeling good, that looking good starts with us first. And then, like I told, some of you already, like exposing that treasure, exposing the fact that, nobody gets to see it, but I don't have to go out and broadcast it. When I walk into the room, they see it. They see it because I know I'm walking in it. That radiation comes out, and it cannot be denied. So anyway, don't get me started. Y'all know how I am. But again, I just want us to be on fire for this, because this is it. We're coming to the new year. We can make a difference. We can be the difference, and we can grow this thing and make it work for us, not only in the physical, but in the financial. Ayanna, to you.
Wow. That's all I'm going to say is wow. I'm just listen, if that doesn't motivate you to do whatever the heck this is, then I don't know what will. But, again, Nevar put the nail on the head. We're here to make a difference.
Where'd it go?
What happened? We're here to make a difference. We're here to make a difference to other people's lives. And because of this Beachbody opportunity, we can make a difference in our own lives. But a little bit about me before we get started. So I'm a mom. I have 2 boys. I'm married, and actually am a social worker, a licensed social worker. So I work with, I don't know what they call it in your states, but child protection in New York City. So I did a lot of investigation and serving of families with kids at risk of abuse, neglect, sex abuse. And I did that for 15 years. And actually, over the years, I had compounded stress, compounded physical, issues, compounded a lot of struggle. Like I hear Nevar talk about 7 streams of income. I had 7 streams of struggle before I actually became a coach. And I mean, okay, so we just flipped it and reversed it right now. We say 7 streams of income, but when I say I struggle with my weight all my life, and I'll show you my picture on Facebook. I can't pull it up right now, but I struggled with weight all my life, always up and down, always going for what was new and quick and fast and easy because I wanted to feel good right now. And it just never lasted. All of the life continued. While working on my job, I just working from 9 to 9 and coming home really late and just being exhausted and giving all of my everything to everybody in the world and nothing to me. And then when I get home, it's really just sit down and veg out without veggies, like with everything else but veggies, you know, and I would just sit down and really just kind of decompress in that way. When I got married and had children, you know, the weight was, again, continually an issue. But when you have other people in your life, now your energy becomes a factor. And you can't just be, a tired blob for yourself. You got to be something for other people. So I was like, this is getting kind of hard. Like, you know, I can't really serve. I can't really be there and deliver. But I can and I have to because I get paid by my job. I got to give the world everything that I have. I got to give these families everything. I got to give them my best. And when I would get home, they would get the dregs of me, whatever was left. And it was usually like, y'all need to go to bed, hurry up, blah, 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 blah. And I put all my niceness when I put on my work clothes and I went to work. And I started to feel like that's not my life. That's not what I wanted when I imagined getting married, when I imagined having children. I did not imagine being giving them leftovers. And I realized a lot of that had to do because I was not taking care of myself. So I did Beachbody programs throughout my I would say it's like past 10 years or so, because I've seen the infomercials. I'm a big fan. Basically, a coach is a customer that's a big old fan. And I did Slim and Six when I was wanting to lose weight in order to conceive, and it worked. I did another program when I wanted to lose weight in order to get prepared for my wedding, you know, to look great in my wedding dress. I did that. And then after I got, you know, married and put on some honeymoon weight, you know, I took a little bit of a hiatus on getting it off until who you see right now. I got up to about 200 pounds. And after my youngest one was a year and a half, I was sitting down. No, actually, I woke up in the middle of the night, 4 o'clock in the morning, sick and tired of being sick and tired. Because I already knew I was going to wake up tired, come home tired. I had that suffocation feeling of like, no more. And I picked up the phone and I got myself a coach and I ordered another program with Shakeology and all those things. And I was able to lose 40 to 60 pounds and keep it off for the past 4 years in my living room. So I would go to the gym, and this is for I don't know if you have children, but for people with small children, and you have to negotiate childcare to go work out and take care of you. You're just gonna be like, I ain't got time for that. I'm not negotiating childcare for nobody, especially not myself, because we're on the bottom of the totem pole. I wouldn't do that. So when I finally realized I could do it in my own living room, and I did it, I was like, this is everything. I said, my coworkers, who were all social workers, who were all taking mental health days because they couldn't take it at work, all this stuff, I would say to them, I think I discovered something that could change your life. And what is it? Well, I work out at home, I drink the shake, and I chat with my coach on a regular basis. And for some reason, that combination just gave me life. And I've done Weight Watchers. I've done those Zenadrin. I remember doing the Zenadrin. Zenadrin's kind of dating me, but those little tablets you would take and go to the gym and be on a treadmill, and your heart would palpitate. You know, I did all that stuff back in the day. Wow. Now I've shifted it back to eating well, which I've always heard about clean eating, but I'm like, but it's still like, that's a unicorn to me. What exactly is clean eating, and how exactly do I do that for the rest of my life? Because I love me some pizza. I love me some brownies. I love me some Haagen-Dazs. I love all these things. How do I do this for my life, though? I learned it in the Beachbody community. And I call it a community because it is community. Like what we are on the screen is community. I met Nevar through Facebook. I met Cynthia, his coach, through Facebook. I met so many people, and my bubble and my world expanded when I created a fitness community through Beachbody. It's the craziest thing. I used to go to work, go home, period. I didn't have no nightlife, no afterlife, no date life, no none of that. I had none of that because I was too tired. But I got my life, and now I actually get to learn and meet more people, and then show them that it's possible, that it's not over. Most of us struggle with getting started because we just don't want to fail for the 1,000th time. Like, I don't want to put in even 5 months of something to put the 40 pounds back on. I don't want to put in 5 whole months, even if I can get it off in 5 months. I don't care. I don't want to do that. And so I learned how to do that. And so basically, oh, and another thing too, another reason why I got serious about it was because also in my family we have a lot of diabetes and hypertension and a lot of obesity related illness in my family. And that morning I woke up, part of my stress was saying, I don't want this to be me. I have 2 children. I don't want this to be me. You know, and my husband at the time, we also, again, we ate and hung out together. So he had also put on weight as well. He was 235. And I was looking at our dynamic, and I'm like, our two kids don't have a shot in hell if we don't get it together. I already know what the family, I love my family. I tell them to this day, I love y'all, but that can't be me. I can do something about it. So I made some changes based on my fear of getting diabetes and high blood pressure and all those things. My mother had that. My grandmother's insulin dependent. You know, my husband at the time was on high blood pressure medication. And when I started working out, I really wanted him to work out too. You know how you have somebody in your life that you love and you're like, please, let's do this together. And they're like, that's you. I'm just not feeling it. I got to a point, and it was causing a little bit more tension in me, because now I'm hyped to get this life, and he wasn't ready. And I said, well, listen, our kids need two parents. And if they're only going to have one, it's going to be me. Watch me work out. And I worked out every single day right in front of him. And then one day he got on the bandwagon as well. He tried Shakeology, loved it. He did the workouts in the living room and loved it, because he works long hours too. He's a barber, just like he's got so much in common with Nevar. He's a barber. He's a music producer. He's he's a father. You know what I'm saying? Everything. And naturally, if you are all those things, breadwinner and all of that, you're going to naturally have stress that's going to build up and kill you one day. That's natural. You don't have to work hard to get stressed. Like, stress just grows like plaque, you know? But I had to ask him to do something about it. He wasn't ready, and I had to fall back and do me. And then he became ready. So if that connects to you, if you are in a relationship with someone or someone in your life that you love, it could be a partner or a loved one or a mom or sister or brother, you might be thinking, all right, I'm doing this now. Let me drag them on board. There's a crafty way of doing it, and that's by starting with yourself. Yeah. That's really all it is. Like, start with yourself, and they're about 2 seconds behind you if you do that, you know? But I decided to turn this opportunity into, not to turn it. I learned that me getting healthy was an opportunity for me to get paid to get fit when my coach told me this. So I learned that I could share what I'm doing. You know, most people tell you, I just drank water and I ate more salad. That's how they lost weight. That's not really what it is. It's so much more than that. And as a Beachbody coach, we tell all of our secrets. We kind of say, this is what I did. Let me show you what I did. And I was doing that with my coworkers. And they were buying Shakeology through me. And I was getting little checks that were covering my gas in my car or my grocery bill, all the things that was not making ends meet. Because I had a really good job with the city, benefits and all that, and was not making ends meet in a 2-family household. It was crazy. And I said, another thing, is this my life? I'm like, this can't be my life. You know? So when I realized not only am I feeling better, I'm starting to look better, my energy is coming up, but now I'm also getting residual checks just by sharing what I'm doing, by not being stingy with my fitness and what's been working for me. That translated into paychecks. I was being blessed for blessing other people, for not blocking them, for not sharing because I didn't think they could or think they could afford it. I stay out of people's pockets. I just tell them what works for me. If you think it will work for you and you're looking, look no more. If you do look and it don't work for you, keep looking. Never give up until you find what works for you in your life. So in addition to becoming a coach, I wanted to get my Shakeology discounted. So I did that. That's a perk of becoming a coach. But also building an income that I thought would one day replace my current income. Because as I grew into this whole thing, like Nevar said, you want freedom. You want to not be clocking into somebody. You want to not be answering to somebody. And once upon a time, I didn't think that was possible for me because I'm a 9-to-5 girl. That's all I know. I'm not an entrepreneurial by heart. I'm learning that process. So you don't have to be an entrepreneur by nature. But I did realize with this business opportunity, just by other coaches who have done it, that I could replace my income so I could be home to pick up my children from school. I could take them to school in the morning and I have to push them through the door and be like, gotta go, my bus is coming. That was my life. I could go on class trips if I wanted to. I could take vacation or go to a family member or be with them if they're sick if I wanted to. So 2 years ago, I was able to resign from my job. I don't work there anymore. I just do paid it forward, awesome. Helping people. And I have fun doing it. Is it easy? No, because there's a lot of resistance when people are not ready. But you just have to, you're basically getting paid to love on people and believe in them and to see it through. Okay? I always tell people all the time, I said, listen, I will invest my energy and my belief in you, but you got to invest in you. So you got to buy your own stuff. You know, I tell people I didn't put you in that situation, but I can help you get out. You just got to invest in your own stuff. And so that's kind of how we make income. There are two ways of making an income here. By when you get on, what we call is a challenge pack, which is Shakeology, a fitness plan of your choice, and they all come with amazing fitness programs that are short and sweet if you like it, if you like to dance, whatever. If you struggle with eating, which I did, the portion control that Nevar spoke about is amazing. It is a game changer in your entire life. It has changed the way I eat, the way my kids eat, the way my mom eat. My mother was diabetic. She's no longer. My auntie was diabetic. She's no longer on metformin, on none of them, the blood pressure meds, on nothing anymore.
Wow.
Shakeology is clinically proven. There's clinical study that it lowers A1Cs and blood pressure. Clinical study.
Wow.
And it tastes like dessert.
Yep.
So for those of us who have junk food cravings and chips call them and, late night eating, I could drink a shake right now and it's late and I won't feel guilty. You know what I'm saying? That's where a lot of us who stay up late, you just stay up late. I'm close to the fridge. I'm stopping in the kitchen. I'm making more pit stops than I normally would. It's incredible. So you can make income, first of all, by transforming yourself and being an example, being your own walking billboard, as they say, being a product of the product. You can make income by sharing, allowing people to try what you're doing. And we have Beachbody On Demand, which is like a service that we can start people off for free. Okay. And then also by building a team, like Nevar said. So my goal, like he mentioned, Team Diamond Cut. I mean, I founded that with the notion that diamonds they start off as coal. They start off as coal. They look like nothing until pressure happens, until they, withstand the test of time. And I thought that I would help everybody I know, come together as a team and help people realize what's inside of them. Everybody's built to be a diamond. Everybody, every last one of us has that in us. Every single one of us, but with the right kind of pressure. As coaches, we have to be willing to give people pressure. We got to give ourselves pressure. We got to accept pressure from our coach and our colleagues because we know that's what's going to make us better. That's what a coach is. Somebody who just wants to be better and help people do better. That's it. We're not experts. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a personal trainer. You don't have to be none of that. We have coaches in our network who are 300 pounds, 400 pounds to start, and they're on their journey. You are in the best place possible starting at day one and inviting people to become, to join you. The most successful people lock arms with people throughout their journey. Do not think you have to be at your goal weight. Do not. That's the worst thing you could do. Because you get a lot of credibility when they're watching you and they're going with you. And even when you fall flat on your face in the process, you get a lot of respect for that because we as a team won't let you drop. So the people that are following you will say, how is she getting back up so strong? You know what I'm saying? You have backup, in other words. And while you're getting healthy, you're able to make income. You're able to stay super accountable. You're able to learn how to be your own business person. One of the best things about this business is personal development. Like, Nevar said, we're mentored by John Maxwell. At our national convention, we go annually. We hear the likes of Simon Sinek, Darren Hardy, incredible. If you know those names, they're incredible entrepreneurs. Right. So these are the people that Beachbody brings to us because they want to grow us. Whether or not we lose a pound, they're going to make sure that we have all the tools we need to be the better version of us. I'm way better now than I was when I was in grad school. before I had children, before I got married. I've been doing this for 4 years. I'll be married 12 in next month. No. Oh shoot, Sunday. She's over there. But this is what I want to tell you guys. It has strengthened my relationship because one, I started to do something for myself, so my confidence went up. He's doing something for himself. His confidence went up. We're doing something for the community. That means that we're leaving an impact. We're leaving a legacy for our kids. Our kids are seeing us do this for other people. They see us give our time. Even when they want to go play, we're like, this person. And they're like, I understand. So we're like building character in our children like crazy. We are stronger and closer, my husband and I, now because we are building for our future together. Before I was working my job, he was working his job. We wasn't comparing checks. Things was going down. We wasn't doing that. He was doing his way and I was doing my way, hoping to get this dream house, hoping to get this dream life. And nobody knows what's really going on. But when we came together as a coaching business, to help ourselves, help each other, and help our family members and help everybody else's family, our relationship got stronger. We talk. We're constantly dreaming together and have a tangible means of getting there. So if nothing else happened, you know what I'm saying? Dreams are dreams for a reason. They help you. They give you something to move forward to and keep waking up the next day, right? Nobody promised a dream. Nobody promised it. But if you believe in it, what happens? You get up in the morning and you fight for it. So that's what we do every single day. So we have like the best time. We talk all the time about it. So we don't even get bored. And we don't get bored talking to people. We don't get bored talking to you. We're always on when we should just go to sleep. We always on because it's a passion. So if you can get involved in something like this, know that our team is really about creating entrepreneurs out of employees, about helping families be here longer for each other, by changing the family tree. If your kids see you work out, I don't care how old they are. Your kids could be in their 20s and out of college. If they see mom doing something reversing the hands of time, they're doing it. So what happens is their children get to see them in a healthier lifestyle. So we're talking about changing your family's generations down. I can't do anything for the family that I lost. I can't do anything for them. My grandma, she drinks Shakeology, and that means her insulin levels can come down some. She's trying. And I tell people, I don't care if you're sick with 20 bottles of pills in your cabinet. It ain't over. It's not over. And that's what we do. We instill hope in one another and hope in others and just see what happens. Right? Nothing's promised. Not a check. Not nothing. But we believe in the products. We believe in everything that we do to help others. The company, our CEO, his name is Carl Deichler. He's a visionary. I've never heard of network marketing. This is my first time ever doing network marketing. So I'm still like learning that process. But I'm so happy and blessed that this fell into my lap as opposed to any other multi-level marketing business. I'm so blessed for that because I'm not looking left. I'm not looking right. I'm only looking forward. I'm only looking up, period. Like once you get this and feel it and get you a shake and start working out and start seeing that skill change and start seeing you inspire people, you watch. You're going to be so dialed into this. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And if you can see that vision and really take anything that I've said and share with you and see if it relates or if it hits a soft spot in your life. Like literally think of, I think I got like 10 minutes and then we're going to get shut down. It literally, if you can think about what is it that keeps you up at night, what worries you, what do you feel like some of your biggest obstacles that get it stays on your mind all night. I promise you that something in this opportunity can help alleviate that if you believe it, if you want it, and if you're willing to learn, be a student, be an example, be human, be imperfect. I mean, how hard do we have to try to be imperfect? Be vulnerable. That might be some of the hard parts to let people see that side of you, which is understandable, and that's why we do personal development. But be authentically you in this one life that we have. The last thing you want to do is go, and nobody really knows who you are. You leave nothing for them. You leave nothing. So Beachbody allows us to be the best version of ourselves and gives us tools, products to help other people do the same. But I'll tell you this, the secret sauce is the coach. They could buy the product from a manual, So really it is who you are. And as Nevar said, when you grow your team, they're your niche. They're your people. Speak to you. Who do you want to follow you? That's somebody like you. Who do you want to overcome your struggle? Somebody like you. So when you start sharing, speak to yourself. Speak to yourself on social media. Speak to yourself when you're speaking to somebody personally. You know, they may not be telling you what their struggle is, but you know because you are them. And you can speak confidently knowing that. You know their heart because you can look at them, read it, just based on a few facts. You be like, I know you, girl. And I'm your after. I'm your after. Guess what? It's possible. It's possible. We were at a fit club today. So we do fit clubs. We plan fit clubs are free workout groups that we can create as Beachbody coaches. We can help people work for free. Yeah. I
thought you guys did that for free. I thought so. Go ahead. I'm listening. I'm impressed.
It has a return of investment. It's a gift from the heart. But we see people of all ages, people of all shapes and sizes, of all nationalities come in and they live it. We want them to fight for their family. People come in with
Let's go.
I want them to be there for their family.
That is what I want. Guys, ladies, listen to me. That's what we need right there. We want to live. We want to be a family unit. We want to together, unified with bettering ourselves. That is so hard.
Exactly.
That's why I love you guys, Ayanna. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Listen, I tell people all the time, my first customers and my toughest customers were my family. But they're the reasons why I got serious about this. It's sometimes easy to help random people because they're like, oh, yeah, they'll gravitate. But sometimes it's your family that you want so hard to help and be here. I don't catch them all. Sometimes I lose some, literally. But it's in my heart to help my family because I want to help my family. I think about you and yours. I think about who's in your life. There's only one of you. You only got one of your mom. You only got one of your uncle, one of your cousin, only one of them. So I always say, there's got to be a way for me to help other people just be in their families. Just have their family. And then when you work this business, you get to actually spend time with them. You get to be with them. That's what we want. We work so we can have time off.
Awesome.
And be able to pay our bills, you know? So I'm gonna stop here because I could go for days. I hope you feel my passion. But I want to know if you guys have any questions because I have about 6 more minutes on this video chat before it shuts off. But any questions, comments? How do you feel? What speaks to you? This is not over. It's not the only conversation. This is just one of them. Does anything resonate? You can just say if anything resonates with you.
I think the accountability factor is huge. The accountability helps keep you on that path that's needed. And when you have somebody there that's willing to support you and be there for you, that's huge. That could be the difference that you need.
Oh, it is. Unconditionally. And guess what? Most of us put on a lot of our weight in silence. I mean, what you eat in the dark, you always wear in public all the time. And then whenever we is it true? And then whenever we start a program, and don't tell nobody about it, they don't know whether you stopped or started. So it's all good. But the moment I came out of my own comfort zone and put myself in a group or told my coach, like, this is what I need to work on, it freed me. And guess what? That's when things happen.
Yeah.
That's when things happen. When I freed myself of this secret of like, I'm struggling. You know, nobody want to be looked at as they're struggling. And our health, you guys, is the most private thing ever. It's so private. But let me tell you something. If you could overcome that privacy and really just, you know, give and reach out, extend your hand to somebody else who's willing to take it. We take it unconditionally. And you're going to see that people are going to be extending their hands to you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay. So we can pick this back up on the other side. And again, if you ladies, I don't know what stages you guys are. If you've had, I know Louise signed on just the other day as a coach. She's starting her journey and going in on the business. And you don't have to go hard on the business to get started. Set yourself up. Your business is there when you want to get it. But I say get in,
right.
Get your business right there, get your tax benefits, breaks, whatever you want to do it. And then when you want to get serious, it's there. You just turn the close sign to open, and then you go ahead. But you're already set up for that. Even if it's one person, 2 people, you know? And then down the line, if you say, I want to be able to replace my income, there's activity that you do to get that. Simple as that. You know? So if you're thinking about, you know, signing on with a challenge pack, you get to sign up as a coach, start your business for free. You waive the business startup fee when you buy your challenge pack. It'll get waived. It's $40. So you can have a 6 or 7 figure business for a $40 startup. $140. Really, $140 when you get your Shakeology and all the things you need to open up your doors is $140 plus tax. And you can literally have a 6-figure or 7-figure income, buy your home, bring your husband home, bring your everything. Okay? Think about it. All right. So if you guys need any help with that on the other side, I'm willing to help you. And this is only the beginning. I really appreciate you guys getting on really, really late. And I hope that there was some value, something that connected with you. So
thank you so much. I appreciate you for sharing that. I mean, you know, every time I get on these calls with you, I learn something new about you and George. You know, I learn something new about you all, and every time it's inspiring. I mean, you know, your energy, your positivity, your testimony, it just permeates. And, you know, like I say, you know, the one thing I'll say before we get off is I told, Tanya, and I told Melissa, and I said, you know, how be it that I call you friend, Like, and this is how God gave it to me yesterday when I was talking to Melissa. Like, you're my friend, but I don't share with you what I'm doing good. Like, that's not a friend. If I keep it to myself and I go to the gym by myself and I eat good by myself, I'm drinking my shakes, you know, I'm bettering my life, but I don't show you how, I don't bring you in on that, what kind of friend would I be?
True.
And that's how it came to me yesterday. God was doing me like, man, that makes total sense. Like, you know, a lot of us in life, we go off and we do things on our own because it's good. We want to keep it a secret, and we like, oh man, this is my best kept secret. I'm not telling nobody this. When I come out, my body's gonna be great, and they'll see. I'll show them. But no, like, I want all of my friends to feel like I feel right now. At this point in my life, I am so ready, so focused, so driven. I'm tired. I'm tired of playing around. I'm tired of fluctuating. I'm tired of living check to check. I mean, there's so many variables in this product, and I think what makes it so awesome is that when we share with our social media, our friends, our family, and they see the results, they ask, "How you do it, girl? How you do it, dog?" Like, dang, bro. Like, because I care about you, I'll show you. You know. But, I mean, that's at the end of the day. That's all I want you guys to get from this is that it's not about your $140. To me, I've done every multi-level marketing, not every. I've done a lot. I've done at least 5 in my lifetime. Every single last one of them were no less than $300. When Beachbody, when I found out it was just $140, I know what I spent $140 on. I know money doesn't grow on trees, but at the end of the day, I'm spending $140 on to make myself look better. What? And my membership at the gym is only $20 a month. Like, when I put it all together, the investment that I make in myself to look and feel better, that's nothing. So
on that note, it's going to shut off in another second. But you guys, I recorded and I'll share it with you, Nevar. This is a great call and a learning or teaching tool for you. You guys did amazing. And I hope to see you guys soon. So I'm going to say bye for a cut.
Thank you.
You guys have a great night.
Bye. Thank you.
So nice meeting you. Okay? Take it easy.
You too. Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.